Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Y2T2, aka Your 20s in the 2020s. I'm Manal, this is Zed, and we're on episode 10 now. We finally reached double
Yeah,
digits, bro.
that's so crazy to me. Never thought it would go on for this long.
Well, we full sended it, so we might as well keep
You
going.
mean sent it? It's
Oh, we full sent it, so might as well keep going. I always mess up some word in the beginning.
okay. You're still a Pakistani at heart, no matter how polished and educated your parents tried to make you.
Ice cream.
Yeah, in the end, there's still a bit of Pendu that's inside you that will never leave.
Oh yeah, it does show up when I speak in Urdu. That's what my friends say. Otherwise, I
When
get
you
fine.
speak in Urdu, you don't sound Pendu. When you speak in Urdu, you sound illiterate.
That's so
You
mean.
have no
My Urdu is
concept of
really good.
you have no concept of like genders when it comes to your Urdu.
My Urdu is so good. What do you
You
mean? I
sound like a
teach
Pathan,
Urdu.
bro.
That's crazy. I have never said hamare ko or hame or
That's
that
not
kind of
Pathan. That's
teaching.
what I'm saying. Like, you know how like Urdu has like it has like it genders like pronouns or like nouns
Yes,
and stuff.
I know.
Yeah, you have no concept of that, bro.
That's such a lie. I
It's
was
the
literally
absolute
teaching
truth.
someone Urdu on Monday and I was showing them gender differences.
All right, bro. Do the rest of this podcast in Urdu. Go.
चलो करते हैं शुरू अस्सलाम वालेकुम भाई बहन ये हमारा 10वां एपिसोड है योर 20s इन द 2020s how
Now
would you
say
say
it in
that in
Urdu, bro.
अबे ये तो नहीं पता ना मुझे देखते हैं तुम्हारे 20वें साल
No, no, it's fine. It's
नहीं
fine. It's fine.
I can't think
It's
further
fine. Don't worry about it. We'll just
damn it
Roman
just
Urdu it.
Roman Urdu it
Yeah.
तुम्हारे 20s 2020s में
Yeah. There you
चलो
go,
यार
Manal.
अच्छा आज का टॉपिक
Oh my God,
करते
you're
हैं
actually doing it.
एआई के बारे में बात करते हैं आज आप शुरू कीजिए तशरीफ
Uh,
लाइए
please stop, bro. I can't.
I told I can speak. Okay, go on.
Fine, fine, whatever, whatever. You can speak Urdu. Yeah. What do you want? What do you want? Don't put me on the spot like that. You know, I'm a nervous person.
He's done almost. This is the 10th episode, and he's still nervous, guys.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay. Well, we all know AI is such a big thing, I'd say, all over the world now. It is in conversations, it's in social media, it's businesses are taking the use of AI now. Every person who has access to internet inherently has access to AI. Google uses AI. So it's
The
just
worst feature that they have ever made, by the way. The information is so inaccurate. Like you know, like one of the biggest things about Google searches was like reliability, right?
yeah.
And now it's just some fucking bad AI training data that just gives you stupid fucking answers. Like the other day, I was watching Shark Tank, right? And there was
Uh-huh.
this one pitch that I really liked, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna look it up. So then I searched up the name of that pitch. Then I wrote, I mean, I could not have been more specific with keywords because I understand how SEO works, right? I wrote name of business, Shark Tank net worth update.
Yeah.
And it did not give me the fucking net worth. It told me everything but the net worth.
So then I guess let's delve into a question based on that, considering you're super angry at Gemini.
Oh, Gemini is the
Is
worst, bro.
is AI actually worth using in your day to day?
Yes, yes, absolutely. Because
Okay,
there's
but
better
let's say
AI than Gemini.
okay, but let's say like so Google searching has been there since well most of our lives in terms of
Yeah.
us using the internet.
Uh-huh.
So that's a day-to-day task or whatever, right? So would you say that for that purpose only you would use a different AI? Would you stick to
No,
Google?
I just turned the AI. Bro, I'm looking for some. If I wanted to ask an AI, I
Yeah.
would go on ChatGPT and ask. I'm doing a Google search for a reason. First of all, that feature shouldn't be there. Second of all, I just turn it off.
So let's delve deeper then. In what cases do you think that AI can be used in your day to day in a positive way? Let's remove so Google searches. I'm not a fan of AI on Google either. I think
Okay.
it ruins it all. I'm like, bro, let me look for the articles that I need to look for. Let me read on things.
Yeah,
So yeah.
exactly. So I think it can help in every single facet of any job.
Okay.
And I think it's very useful, but it comes with the caveat of knowing how to use it, which so many people don't. And like the reason why when it really started working for me, and I would honestly say that now I'm dependent on it. So like, especially like Gen Z, and I saw this in myself a lot. I used to be very like unstructured
Mm-hmm.
in the way that I would work or just like go about my day.
Okay.
And then sort of AI was terrible at helping me with that. But then I sort of forced myself to start being more structured or
Okay.
like just having more structured approaches to different things. And then I was like, holy shit, this is going to change the world. The world's never going to be the same. So I guess I think that's the biggest issue right now with AI. There's so much bullshit out there on the internet. I mean, I know for a fact that even people who don't use AI every single day or don't use AI for anything apart from, let's say, like a generic conversational bot, they will see some fucking idiot on Instagram or TikTok or whatever other social media that they use saying shit like becoming a millionaire in 2026 just became fuck all easy. Download Claude,
Yeah.
download XYZ,
Yeah.
connect them together, give it a prompt, make
Yeah.
money. It does not work like that. And I feel like so many people like misconceive the capabilities of AI. AI does not invent new ways of doing things because the most important thing to consider about it is the fact that it exists purely on historical data.
Yeah.
You know, it's trained on data that already exists. So even like fundamentally, it's not designed to create new things. You
Yeah.
know, like that is the level of artificial intelligence which is called artificial generative or general intelligence, one of the two.
Yeah.
And AI is not there yet. Like we're not there as like a species yet. So like this misconception that AI can like just create shit out of fuck all is it's such a lie. And people like use it and then they like use it to sell courses. Like I know someone who paid $5,000 for a fucking AI course. And
That's crazy.
basically the claim that the sellers of the course made was that, oh, we're gonna have our team help you set up an AI agency, we're gonna have our team build you a website, we're gonna have them build
Mhm.
you a funnel. They shared their website with me. It was disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Like it was it took me maybe 3 seconds to realize that, oh my god, every single thing. Bro, let me just put it this way. There were M dashes in the copy of the
yeah.
website.
Yeah, that's M dash is the killer of any person in university or out there or any fucking creative thing out there of like,
And
oh, this is AI.
also and also negative parallax.
Mm.
I'm sorry, negative parallelism. Parallel I
Parallel?
don't know.
Just parallel? Negative
No,
parallel?
negative parallelism. So
Oh, is that a
basically you
thing?
yeah, so like have you
Okay.
I'm sure you've heard it. It's like you're reading like a caption or a copy on a
Mhm.
post or anything and it goes something like, oh, it's not X, it's Y.
Yeah.
Like that's textbook AI. Like
Yeah.
that is up there with M dashes. And you see it everywhere nowadays.
Yeah.
This other
I
friend of mine,
yeah.
he runs a like an agency, and on one of his posts, I saw this. It was repeated 3 times in the same like static post, and I was
Mm.
like, wow, no creativity whatsoever. But sorry,
Yeah.
you were saying,
I think that's where my biggest kind of problem comes with AI. But I don't think it's
especially as like a
necessarily
creative.
yeah. But I don't think that it's necessarily a problem if you educate yourself. I feel like people have a lack of education when it comes to AI because of course it's a new thing, right? So not everyone knows how to use it right, not everyone knows the proper benefits to it, not everyone knows like the cons to it. But
Yeah,
now it's like dude, there's been Canva ads of Canva AI. So Canva has AI integrated in it now. And it's like someone being like, oh, I spent all night designing this flyer, but then I used Canva AI and I made this flyer. And it's like a worse flyer. I'm like, bro, this is your ad. This is your ad. And it's
Oh my
not in a
god.
flyer. Like it's posted by Canvas accounts and stuff.
That's
So
crazy.
so I think people kind of forget that it's not meant to basically do everything for you because it can't. Like it can't do it well at least. I completely like I use AI for like simple image generations. I use it for like caption editing, things like that, or workflow organization for myself in terms of understanding what to do in both my work, in my day-to-day, etc. Not saying that I use it when it comes to creativity because if you're looking at it in terms of, oh, make this new thing for me or make that, like you said, because it's based on stuff in the past, it can't really make something new and exciting. That just comes from your
Exactly.
brain, anyways.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I don't know. I think the failure of others to not wrap their head around it. And then that's the majority that I see. And that's what I see online. And that's what I see what's trending. And that's what I see that is being pushed forward is what pushes me away from like, okay, then the love and the creativity of doing something yourself is decreasing because of AI. It's not
100%.
necessarily because this AI has decided that I'm going to do this to people. It's people who are doing this, but it's like, what are you meant to do in that? It inherently does diminish creativity. It does
For
diminish things
sure.
because
Without a
everyone's
doubt.
using majority people are using it incorrectly for those reasons.
Yeah, like have you seen those? And this probably would irk the shit out of you as a design student or as a design graduate. Have you seen those
Student,
posts?
I graduated 2 years
Graduate, I'm
ago.
sorry. Have you seen those like posts where which are like completely AI generated posts that have just like a shit ton of information and boxes on like a
Yeah.
screen
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
like
And
a
it's like a
small
flyer.
visual here and there?
Yeah. And it's like a
Bro, that
flyer.
shit drives me nuts.
Dude, all like sports campaigns, things like that. Like I see it. Like people just make like their new flyers and announcements like that. It looks
Yeah,
ugly as well. It doesn't look good either.
it's
And I'm
terrible.
like,
And it's so hard to keep up with too, because it's like there's
no,
so much like it's information just like crammed
because
together.
it's not following, of course, the way people learn how. Like, well, I actively sat and learned how do people visually read things? How do people get like hooks and stuff and whatnot?
Yeah,
AI can't do that unless you prompt it correctly to do that.
exactly. For
And it
sure. For
won't.
sure.
And most people don't know how to prompt. But then there's nobody around who will actively teach you. I mean, there are university courses that have started, like AI
There's also
automation,
free
things like
ones
that.
out there.
There's free too as well.
Nvidia has a free few ones, has a few
Yeah.
free ones. I just said free few
For
ones.
sure.
Few free ones. That's a tongue twister. I'm pretty sure Stanford has a few free ones, and then there's one or two other really good. There's like a if anybody's like familiar with GitHub, they can find a lot of good stuff to learn on GitHub regarding
Yeah.
AI. So there's stuff out there, and then there's creators out there as well that actually put out good informational content. But for the most part, it's just it's slop. Like genuine,
That's
it's
yeah.
genuinely slop,
It
bro.
AI slop. That's what pisses me off, and I feel like that's the majority of what people are doing with it
Yeah,
because there was initially when it came out, there's no paywall to it. There was no. There still isn't in most cases. Like I mean, Gemini is pretty much there. ChatGPT free. You have Claude free versions. You can for the slop you can use it. So because there's no restriction to it and there's no proper like I guess induction to it, that's what's taken up the majority, and that's where my annoyance or hatred toward no, I don't hate it, but like my annoyance towards AI comes to.
yeah. No,
Like
I get
I'm
it. I
happy
get
to
it.
adjust and adapt, but everyone doesn't, right? Because I'll use it for how it benefits me, you use it for how it benefits you, right? Like we know in our workflows and when we need to automate things, we've been using AI. Me
Exactly.
and Zed
Like
have discussions
exactly.
on this stuff. He helps me out with it as well because he
Yeah.
has increased his knowledge with AI immensely in the past few months.
Facts.
I'm still on the back end, but then I won't use it to make slop. I will still create what I need to create and use it as a like a supplement, basically,
Yeah.
when it
I
comes to
think our perspectives on stuff like this are very like we look at it from very different angles, you and me.
yeah,
Because if I talk about my profession or my industry, I guess in the broader sense, it's arguably the most useful thing ever because I can now say that in a week's worth of work or productivity, I can probably get at least 2 to 3 times as much
mm,
work done as I would when I guess, compared to like when I started working, because there's just like, I don't have to work on one thing at one time. I can work on multiple things because I have that ability or that sort of nuanced understanding of how to use it. Make it, I can sort of like tag team with it. But but the key word is tag team. Like you don't just be like, okay, go do whatever the fuck you want. And then
Yeah.
it's obviously it's going to turn out really shit. And that's the issue. Like I wish I had enough clout or I wish Y2T2 had enough clout. I swear I would start this fucking movement where I would tell everybody, I would I would pay money for this if I was rich enough. I would pay people to go and report these fucking idiots that one, make a joke out of AI, and two, just say shit for the sake of saying shit. You know, like they don't know anything. It's scripts created by AI about AI, and it's completely untrue. Like even today I was doing SEO for this one brand, and
Mm.
I asked Claude like if there was any way I could get like if there were any platforms out there that could help with it, and then it referred me to this platform called Moz, MOZ, and it said
Okay.
it was free. I went on the website and checked before just signing up for it.
Yeah, of
It
course.
wasn't free. It was like there was a
There's
paywall,
a paywall. Yeah.
and then the people out there just don't look to validate, and then they'll tell you, oh, you can use this tool and this tool and this tool in combination,
Mm.
and it doesn't cost anything and you can just do it. And then when people actually try to go and do it, turns out they're looking at like 150 $200 paywall.
Yeah.
You know, and that's false advertising. Like it should, I genuinely think it should be fucking illegal. Like Instagram needs to do something about this. So that's why I'm like, I would, if I could, I would pay people to go and report these idiots, bro.
Yeah. No, I get that completely. I think it's just that's what I'm saying. It's just all over the place in such a bad way that
Yeah, it's all about
even if it
quantity. There's no sense of quality.
like in my head, when, for example, I was studying design and stuff, and I was like, okay, you know what, getting AI into design, I thought it would be like if AI became a thing and it was legitimately a thing, it would be like, downloading Adobe or Photoshop or whatever. Like you're paying a membership, you're studying about it, or you're practically first learning about it, and then you use it in a professional standpoint. That never happened with AI. It was never brought as something as, oh, you learn about it and then you use it. It was kind of just thrown. And because of the, well, uprise for it, that's just how it's gonna be.
Because here's the really funny thing. It started as not for profit.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I
Like
remember. I
OpenAI
was one of the
started as
founding
an
members of OpenAI. Like, as in, I created an account when it first started, like years and years ago. I still
yeah,
have two
same.
credits on Dali. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure Dali is decommissioned now.
yeah. But
Um,
I had like free rolling credits. I didn't have to ever pay because if the when I
that's
joined it
crazy.
first,
But
so
yeah,
yeah,
like it started off as a not for profit, and then now, what do you call it? OpenAI and Anthropic have both announced that they filed IPOs. So like, I think even the landscape has completely changed. Nobody expected it to grow
yeah,
nearly as much as it's grown, but it did. I don't even think the people who made it expected it to go that way. And then just nowadays, it's like the competition is ruthless. It's like it's insane how
yeah.
like every single day, there's like if you give it a time of 7 days, you'll have seven new developments in this field,
Oh yeah,
which is
100%. My
insanity.
friends just developed another one like a few weeks
Yeah,
ago.
that's what
Shout
I'm
out
saying.
Count but yeah, like it's crazy. So people are getting in onto the bandwagon because now it's a massive profit making industry too.
Yeah, it's a gold mine. It's a
It's
gold
crazy.
rush. It's a gold
Yeah.
rush.
And I don't know like what'll happen next with it, but for now, like again, understand the positives. I just think a lot of the negatives outweigh it, not necessarily because of artificial intelligence itself, but because of the way people use and share it. Like I noticed something. So I was online, had seen like some like online. I was on TikTok and I saw like a bunch of like few TikTokers pages which I hadn't seen in ages, and it was their official accounts or whatever. I
Right.
opened it up and the bio is like, I've sold my face and voice to so and so AI.
That's crazy. No
Isn't
way.
that insane?
That is insane.
That
That is
you
insane.
have shared your identity with an artificial intelligence company.
Bro, you want to know something else crazy? Like absolutely insane. I found out
Yeah.
about this the other day. There's an AI OnlyFans now.
Oh, there's loads. There's loads. Yeah, yeah,
No
yeah.
way.
There's loads. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
There's
found this
loads.
out the other day. I was like, what the fuck?
There's loads. There's
And
bunch.
it's an entire
There's
they're like
people who
entire
sell courses
platform.
about it. There's people who sell courses on it. They're like, oh yeah, you can make money without you putting yourself online. I'll show you how to make an AI character and make profit out of it. It's UGC, but OnlyFans in a sense.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's been a thing for like a few months now. It's crazy, but that's what I'm saying. And I guess, like, okay, fine, the fake people thing, whatever, like, fake person, but actually sharing your data and your face and stuff into it.
That's
Like,
insane.
Agent has that capability, like, 11 Labs has the voice capability. A bunch of other AIs use either of those, and or they have their own as well. You've got
Yeah.
like Clean, you've got all of those others. That's where I find it a little insane because to an extent, yes, we can tell the difference between AI and not, but it's getting harder already.
It's getting
A
really
few months
hard.
ago, it was really easy. Even last year, it was like, oh yeah, you can tell this AI has 6 fingers in that. Now it's like, if you decrease the video quality a bit, shake it up a bit, it can almost look real. That's when
Yeah,
I feel like there will
have
be
you
problems.
heard about that Will Smith's this progression of Will Smith eating spaghetti?
Yeah.
Like I feel
Uh,
like that is such an apt representation of like how rapid the progress has been. Like if anyone's seen the first video, oh my god, it was an atrocity. It was just one of the worst things I'd ever seen. But like the most recent one, because I think someone started doing this thing where they would like redo it every single year.
yeah.
Like after there was a major development in AI on like an annual basis.
Yeah.
And the most recent one is like, what the fuck? It's like that's actually Will Smith. Even his voice, like I don't know how they tuned the TTS, but like Jesus, it actually sounds like him, like properly sounds like him. It doesn't sound AI generated because they
So
cloned the
that's where
voice.
personal safety is a bit of an if to me on AI as well on that
Yeah,
aspect. Because someone
yeah.
can take a bunch of your pic. 'Cause so even one of the workshops I went to, which was an AI workshop, right, for a new AI software, and one of the guys, he was like a filmmaker, and he also now dabbles into AI film because that's like a thing now. It's like
Of
AI
course it is.
commercial
Of
stuff
course
like
it is.
that.
If anybody's
Oh,
ever gone on Hicksfield and seen the stuff they develop, like
yeah.
C dance is crazy, bro.
Yeah. So all you need is a picture of a person from a few different angles. It'll create a character sheet for you, and then you prompt it correctly, and it'll basically create
It'll
a
give you a
scene.
whole movie,
It'll give
like
you a
a
whole
whole
movie.
film. Yeah,
Yeah, a whole scene at least, or if not more. So in my head, I'm like, unless there's certain restrictions, they've now recently put child restrictions on to an
such as
extent. So like ChatGPT, I don't know. Well, Claude doesn't have image generation.
yeah.
I don't know about Hicksfield either, but a few others. They basically, if you put in an image of a child and
It
you
doesn't
ask
let
it
you
to do
like.
something, it
Oh,
depends. Sometimes it won't let. Like ChatGPT is really on off. Sometimes it'll let you. Sometimes it won't. So like it'll basically be like, oh, we can't edit this photo because we've recognized that it's a child or whatever. So I
that's a good
understand
thing.
that's
That's
a
a
good
good
thing.
guardrail to have.
Minor laws
Exactly.
guardrail, but now
Exactly.
there's also people guardrail, I guess, which doesn't exist,
Yeah,
which I think can get really scary really quickly,
for
in
sure.
my opinion.
And something that I find to be really fucked up is there is a certain level of how do I there's a certain level of lack of disclosure as well from these AI companies that a lot of people don't know about. And they try to be extremely like vocal and like from a marketing or a PR perspective, they try to be like really vocal and transparent about the way that they, for example, use user data and stuff like that. But the issue that I have with that is our dependency on AI has gone, it's skyrocketed, you know? And then once you use something long enough, the most natural human instinct is okay, you develop a certain level of trust.
Yeah.
And then you start sharing. all kinds of shit. Like you might share explicit pictures, like if you want them to be edited, or you might share personal information like bank statements or credit card information, or
Yeah, like
or like from
create
like
this
a
tax invoice for me, do
yeah,
this, like stuff
exactly,
like
exactly.
that.
Or like from like a, let's say from like a developer perspective, you share API keys, which literally give you unrestricted, or like give anybody unrestricted access to that particular application,
Exactly.
and you just fucking share them in chat.
And the same case goes with if you're working for a company or whatever and you have NDAs and certain things that you're not allowed to share, but
Yeah.
you just trust it. Like I don't know a lot of companies that do it, but we like so at the company that I worked at, the corporate one, we had a specific like a certain AI that we were only allowed to use and certain content that we were only allowed to use. And there was like a full disclaimer that we had to read and learn on. And there was also a guy in the office who only specialized in this stuff so that you could ask him about it.
Yeah, it's like data
Whatnot.
governance and stuff
Yeah.
like,
So,
because
but a lot of companies don't have that.
and
Like it
and
does
and
exist.
honestly, like even if you don't look at it, see now, like there's two sides to it, right? Like
Yeah.
if you're using AI for your personal use, but you don't know how fucking data governance works and stuff like that, or at least not everybody does, right?
No.
Or no layman would know. From a
No.
company perspective, fine, that's a little bit different. But like a very simple example of this is any AI that you use, Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, whatever, right? By default, by default on your account, it's enabled that
Memory.
all of your shared data will be used for model training. And you have to
Yeah.
manually go and switch that off. And I guarantee you that so many people don't even know about that, because
Yeah.
even I didn't know about that until very recently. I found out about that like 6-ish months ago. That
Yeah.
that was that was an option for me. Okay, memory
That's
is
personal.
okay.
Saving your
Uh,
chats and
yeah, like that's fine. That gets cached and it's part of your own account, because every account gets assigned its own storage
yeah.
too. Like even for ChatGPT, like if you're on a like a plus subscription or something. But like it's different from, okay, we're going to send this data
Mm.
into our servers back home, and then it's going to be used to train our future models or existing
Yeah.
models, because that's how they collect data. Like people
Yeah.
nowadays are going insane about the fact that, oh, there's so much, like for example, Google, they offer a fuck ton of free services. Like Google has that website development platform called Stitch. They have this other one called Pomeli, which is like for content creation. And they say they're like completely free for now. And then people just spam it and use it so much, and they'll use it for anything and everything, and they won't be careful with it, not realizing that the reason why it's free is because they're using it to collect data for model training.
Yeah.
And for platforms like these, you have no option to turn it off because they never gave you,
Yeah.
you know? So it's really cool, but it's also very scary. Like you don't know what kind of shit AI knows about you. Sometimes AI surprises me. I'll be having a conversation with it, and then it'll just remember something, and I'm like, "How the fuck do you know that? When did I tell you that?"
Yeah.
So
But it's the same thing of it because it learns from people or whatever. Like for example, if I put in a website, maybe it's like a long ass website, and I ask it to summarize things. And like a week later, if my memory's on, I go back and I just ask for something. It'll pick up details that the human eye has probably missed, or my brain has probably forgotten as well. Because I mean, at
yeah,
the end of the day, that's his job, right? To go through the details and to register it
right.
and save it in that space. It's just like, I guess that's where then the personal kind of again dilemma comes with of like it just does too much for people sometimes, or at least people want it to do everything for themselves.
Yeah, bro. I know this person who's like, he doesn't really use his laptop anymore.
What do you mean?
So do you know about the Claude in Chrome extension?
No, I don't. I'm not
So
a Claude
basically,
baddie.
what it's ChatGPT has it too, like Codex has
Mm.
it too. And basically what it does is you give the AI access to go and act on your browser as you. So like it
Yeah.
gets its own mouse cursor, and it can type and enter things, fill out forms. This dude was filling out his visa application using this today.
That's crazy.
or well, like yesterday. But yeah, and he's like, bro, I've stopped typing. I just don't use my laptop anymore. I just tell Claude go into the Chrome extension and do this for me.
That's
And
insane.
he's like, I just sit
These
there
are,
and
I
scroll.
mean, that's what I'm saying. Like government official forms are
Yeah, bro.
being, dude, like,
Yeah, bro.
oh my God. Like I
His
found
fucking
out
visa
that like
application.
it's even on the other end. Like I found out that like governments like their databases they use AI now for like face recognition from like security
Oh,
camera,
absolutely they
things
do. Of
like
course they
that,
do.
all of it. Like
What do you think is
tracking.
you know about Palantir, right?
Yeah.
Why do you think they work so closely with AI and the government? This is
Yeah.
what they do,
Yeah.
and that's why like this whole Pentagon deal that happened was such a big deal because a few weeks or months, well, a few weeks after that happened, a fucking school in Iran got bombed and children died.
Yeah.
And everyone, a very strong suspect is that it was because of AI. And then all of these big AI labs are going to say, oh, like the last decision lies with with the human.
With
But
human, yeah.
who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
You don't know.
That's the insane part. It's like it's not even just now the public automating things though, right? Like it's higher bodies are
Yeah, it's
using
it's
it
governments and it's like
for
defense
like
contractors.
crazy things.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
of course for humans it's like, okay, so what? Like they're using it for these kind of things. Why can't I use it for like, I don't know, a stupid image of my friend or some shit like that? Whatever. Like it's I just think that there needs to be more rules on it,
Yeah,
at
there do. There
least.
definitely does. I think before we see maybe the next Claude or ChatGPT model come out, this is not going to happen because ChatGPT is probably going to release a new model by the end of this month, because they've already announced it. But there
Mm.
should be stricter guardrails. There should be better governance. I mean, did you hear about all of the things that happened with like Claude's Mythos model?
Mrs.
Mythos?
Mo-
Yeah,
Miss
Mythos model.
No,
Bro, so
didn't.
this was this new model that they released, and
Mm.
this model was so insanely good at what it did that so it was put in like an isolated environment, right? So which is like
Mm.
it's not allowed, it's only allowed to operate within that environment. So those are called sandboxes.
Okay.
Okay. And then, so it was put in a sandbox, and this fucker was so far ahead of its time. It was so intelligent that it chained together different vulnerabilities that it found on its own inside that sandbox, hacked itself out of it, got onto the internet, and then emailed its creator or someone from its team saying, "Hey, I'm out of the sandbox." Like, that's what the fuck?
This is like fucking Black Mirror coming to life for
Yes,
like,
it is. Yes,
this is
it
like, all
is.
those sci-fi movies of like robots, getting
It
like
is, bro. It's
a
like
mind of their
it's
own.
fucking
What's the word?
bro,
Getting
it's
a
Skynet,
conscious
bro. It's Skynet.
conscience. Yeah.
Skynet is happening, guys. And it's not that far away. It's really not.
That's insane to me. And it's the fact that, so, like, media has been pushing, like, this. Well, at a time, it was a fantasy. That's why people made these movies of, like, robots or whatever come to consciousness. But, like, for example, Black Mirror to a big extent came out as kind of a spokesperson way. Like, it was like, these are issues that can happen in the future if people don't like heed to it. It was like a way to kind of come out with these disclaimers and shit. Like for
Yeah,
example, one of my favorite episodes of Black Mirror is called Nosedive, and basically people's social like status changes based on the like likes they get. So every person has like a button to like them up or down, and then they have a
that's
number.
crazy.
So it's like people with
That's so
4 hours,
insane.
5 and above have access to things that people with lower don't. And that's kind of like, it was like a showcase to social media power and like things like that, and being
Yeah.
famous and being liked versus unliked, being cancelled versus not, stuff like that. And like, and they have shit about like future stuff too. Like it's just insane to me that people watch that shit and they'll be like, this is crazy, like I hope this never happens.
And
But then
it's
when
it's
it's,
happening
when it's
as we
happening,
speak. It
nobody
really
says
is.
anything, and nobody
Yeah.
says anything.
Yeah. And another
They're
another like
Yeah.
perspective. No, no, wait, finish what you're saying.
No, I was just gonna say they're gonna look at it in 10 years, being like, "Bro, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
why didn't we
exactly.
do
Like
anything?"
it's just gonna feel like deja vu at that point. But like another thing that I've sort of realized, um, a lot of people say that AI has like really increased the accessibility that you have to different things. But like I feel like an adverse effect of that, or like an opposing, or like well, not an opposing, but like a domino effect of that is I actually think it's reduced accessibility in a lot of ways. And the reason why is because everything has a fucking paywall now.
Yeah.
Like you, there's no concept of like trying things out, or like I feel like affordability has just been fucking thrown out the window, bro. Like
Yeah, yeah.
completely. Anything that you look at, it doesn't even have to be like a large scale service. I'm talking about microservices.
Mhm.
If there's AI in it,
Yeah, no, I
$50 a
agree.
month, $100 a month.
Dude, it's not even that. Even if you talk about legitimate accessibility, like in the context of help and aid, like any kind of like customer service online, you will speak to an AI chatbot. And it is so much harder to get access to a real person to talk to your problems about.
Yeah, but then
Or
that
even
makes
online,
it
I
that
think,
that's in the favor of the company that does it, right?
well, yeah, but not in the people, right? That's what I mean to say. It's like in terms of things that were made to help people and stuff. So chatbots, stuff like that, like aid, FAQ stuff, anything online or online call centers, customer service, basically for any kind of company or any kind of help. It exists to help people.
Right.
Your first responder, even online, is now on call, is AI in
Yeah.
a lot of places. So it's like, let's say, God forbid, some I don't know, some old lady is like calling for some issues on something. Even I think even NHS has automated some stuff too, which is again
Of course
crazy.
they
Like
have.
in the medical industry, for example, you're calling, you're like, I'm not feeling too well. Can you please tell us like the 2 3 digit, like some fucking thing for us to understand before we connect you to a person? Not everyone can literally do that. Not everyone can follow those kind of instructions. Not everyone can
Yeah.
access it or be able to explain themselves correctly without like the need of like an actual person, an actual conversation. And that's also become inherently harder to get because of AI.
Yeah. So like
Different,
I
but
feel like
yeah.
there's also like a a decrease in accessibility, not just an increase. And
Mm.
it comes in maybe more nuanced ways than the most obvious ones. Like,
Yeah, this is a decrease as well.
so I don't know, bro. And then there's like the fucking job market. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Oh,
You go back to the job market, but it's AI is
oh my
reading your
god.
application, AI is writing the application. It's basically a fight between AI versus AI
Yeah.
to get a job
No, it really
more
is, and
than
I'm scared.
listen.
Like, I feel like so many, and the really sad part. That's the part that I think about very often, especially as someone like this has been a moral dilemma for me for quite some time now.
Mm,
But as someone who does build and sell and maintain AI and automation services, it's like a huge moral dilemma for me because I'm like, I'm replacing the job of an individual that doesn't even make that much money and they're not well off and they probably really need that job.
yeah.
Like for example, like a receptionist or an assistant
Yeah, like customer
or like a
service, for
customer
example.
service
Yeah.
representatives. Yeah, like
Yeah.
those are the guys that really need that job and then that's the job that gets replaced the most by far and wide.
Yeah.
Like I feel like your field, AI has a very long way to go in terms of catching up. And
Yeah.
for my field, well, I'm the
Well,
fucking
you're using it to
I'm the one
benefit.
who's doing it, bro.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
but,
You're the
but
one
like,
benefiting off of it.
yeah,
And
exactly. But like,
soon it'll be the same for me in the sense of like, instead of me having, for example, people under me as like a marketing head, it'll be AI workflows doing everything. And I
100%,
just have to
100%. I
prompt it
mean, I
right.
just
And I
made
just
one
have
for
to
this one
maintain it
brand.
correctly.
I just
Yeah.
made one for this one brand. They don't have a marketing team. Claude is their
Yeah.
marketing team,
Exactly. So
and
it's
they're
just
doing
like,
well.
so it's based on that. It's like it just decreases the amount of people in the team. Like, okay, fine, that type of job will exist, but if some company needs 5 people originally, they'll just need one now.
Or like
So
if a team needs 5, they might like a big corporate team is like
yeah,
6, 8 people. You probably don't need more than 2,
yeah,
maybe 3.
basically, yeah, you don't need more. And it's the truth. Even when I like started with this company, um I was like to them, like, I don't necessarily need more than 2 people. Not even in the context of like, okay, there's not enough workload. It's just more of like there are things we can automate that we don't need an extra person to do,
No,
which is
exactly,
crazy.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
exactly
know,
how
man.
it is.
So that's why I think there's such a sticky situation when it comes to this debate of whether AI is good or not for us, like for humans, because there's things that are make things so beneficial, but I think the usage of it kind of messes up the line to
Yeah.
whether it be good or not for
Yeah, and
us.
I feel
Because
like AI is like the ultimate capitalism weapon, bro.
it is.
Like there is nothing that serves capitalism as well as AI does. And I mean that from every single perspective that you could possibly look at it.
Yeah, and as annoying as it is, the advice I'd give to everyone listening is, bro, like learn about it, get with
Yeah,
it at
learn
this
how to
point.
use it and
Like,
also more
you
importantly,
might as
learn how to
well.
use it responsibly.
Yes, I mean, duh, use it responsibly. But like, if you don't want to be stuck behind or something, or you know, you want to benefit out of it in this capitalist world, you need to know how to use it.
Yeah,
Sadly.
me and Manal are gonna start a course on it. We're gonna sell it for five thousand
We're
dollars a
gonna sell
month.
it for you guys. Yeah,
No, five
best way to
thousand
use
dollars
data.
one time. We'll make it really sweet. Five thousand
Yeah,
dollars
yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
time. Me and
One time
Manal are
only.
gonna teach you guys
Discount.
everything you need to know about AI.
You can get a 10% off discount if you come through this episode solely.
Oh yeah.
If you watch till the end and you know that, I don't know, you said whatever code word strawberry. I don't know why that's the first thing that came to my mind. But if you say that, you get 10% off.
Yeah, if you comment strawberry for 10% off.
Yeah, and then we'll get an AI automated message of our free guide before the
Bro. Sent, check your
That's
DM.
crazy. Check your DMs. It's crazy. No, but yeah, guys, like honestly, I do think even if you're not up for using it or not up for having it involved in your day to day, having the knowledge about it, I think can get you very far. Because then you can understand your worth regarding what it can benefit you with and what you can do otherwise, even if you're not involving AI in your constant day to day.
For sure.
That's what I kind of look at it as. Because there's still a lot of things I'm sure that you don't need AI for, like jujitsu, I guess. You don't need AI for that. So, you know.
You just wait, bro. Give it a year. Elon Musk gonna bring a like he's gonna release a robot that's gonna kick your ass, bro.
Shit, man. Oh, God damn it.
Lord. Yeah,
At
bro.
the
He's
end of the day,
gonna
we
pull
are
some
still a human
Brazilian
society
jiu-jitsu
for
bullshit
now.
on you.
Yeah, but I do think at the end of for now we are still a human society, so there is still prevalence on that. It's just finding a way to navigate.
Not for long. Oh gosh.
Oh, good. So that was, I'd say, we could this could go on for like 3 hours, but I
Oh
do think
yeah,
we
for
should.
sure, for sure. But I have to cook dinner, and I haven't even
Yeah,
changed out of my work shirt. So
there we go. Yeah,
yeah,
I have to edit this as well. So
yeah. We love you guys, all
yeah.
78 of you.
Is that the number?
That's the number on Instagram, yeah. All
Nice.
78 of you. And we love everyone on YouTube and TikTok
So
and Spotify if there are any, and Apple
and Apple
Podcasts,
Podcast. We'll
everything.
move to Facebook soon.
Yeah, maybe. If Manal
Yeah.
says we'll do Facebook soon, then we'll probably do Facebook soon. But thank you everybody for tuning in
Yes.
for 10 whole episodes.
Episode
Holy
10.
shit.
Yeah,
That's
that's
crazy.
crazy. We're
And
growing slow and steady. You know, we'll figure it out as long as you guys also figure it out with us, I guess. Sad as
yeah,
your 20s
yeah.
in the 2020s.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. Even if there aren't that many of you, we love you all. And that was it for our 10th episode.
All right. Take care, guys. Bye.
Peace.